Welcome to the CIRF report for August 7, 2018, and wait until the end. I'm going to explain what CIRF stands for and what it means and how we came up with that word. We've got one heck of a shadow work day, so let's just go ahead and get started. Everyone is talking about Uranus Retrograde. The next 155 days, it's going to be going backwards. Gosh, I can't remember how many degrees. And it's going to, so Uranus is all about chaos, change, etc. in the external world. As it goes retrograde, whoosh, it comes to the inside and things start to get shaken up on the inside, and possibly based on the changes that are happening in the external world. So let's start with numerology. And what I'd like to highlight here is those of you who think that 7 is lucky, but luck isn't likely to come in the form of a windfall. Seven's wealth lies in perceptions and understanding. Okay, so we can already see the influence is about the inner work. Okay, so in the astrology, we have the transit moon going into Gemini, and so people are becoming a little bit more curious. I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. Gosh, I can't believe that I forgot yesterday about all the air signs. I am almost entirely full of hot air, with Aquarius and Gemini taking up the majority of my astrological chart. But anyway, I was in cloud 9 yesterday. Today, I did the meditation earlier, and I love it. Doesn't mean you have to love it, but I love the sensation of kind of sifting through this crap and labels that we tend to carry around, the baggage. Getting through the baggage to get to the real you, I think it's really valuable. So I would highly recommend doing the meditation. I'll put that in the link. And the card, I don't know if I have the right place of where that card's going to go, but click on that. And so anyway, let's go back to astrology. I tend to get off topic. Transit moon in Gemini, and then we have over here Uranus in retrograde in Taurus. So Taurus is going to be, all about wealth, sex, stability, family, that sort of thing. Okay, and then a whole bunch of other retrogrades that are going to encourage that kind of, not necessarily slow down, but just to reverse your look. If we're kind of always peering outside to the outside world, we're now going to peer inward. And again, the most significant influence that you have is not necessarily the retrograde itself, not the action of Uranus moving backward, but it is when it's changing, when the momentum is changing. So in this period of time, and this today is probably going to be the most you'll feel this in general. Okay, now the dream bot is all these red arrows, and they're having to do with the shadow. So vampire, shovel, we're digging deeper. The flood is that was questionable, but it's flood is all a bunch of water, too much emotion. So we're going inward for emotions. Then past is a kind of a word for death, downstairs, and then just the all-out word shadow. Now, what's interesting here is the word bowl. The word bowl was in the dreams, and that kind of matches. That does match Taurus. So we're in this shadow work in Taurus. Okay, and then I also recommend you look at your houses in astrology for how it's going to affect you personally. But anyway, then there's pregnant. So there's some new stuff happening inside. I didn't put a bunch of arrows in here. I just wanted to highlight these kinds of things in the dream. So there's new stuff happening on the inside, and that's about it. So Oh, CIRF. So CIRF is CIRF, and it's a new acronym we produced because it makes a lot more sense. It's just the Collective Influence Report and Forecast, CIRF. And there's kind of a metaphor there because we're surfing the cosmic waves. And so from now on, you're going to see these reports be referred to as CIRF. So what is Project CoMind? Project CoMind is the technology, and the website will stay there. But it's a bigger umbrella, and Project CoMind is the engine that combines all these influences together into, say, a funnel. And at the bottom of the most narrowest point of the funnel comes out the CIRF. So the CIRF report is the main collective influence, and we're helping you surf the cosmic waves. We're the National Dream Center, healing the collective psyche, one mind at a time.